Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hidden Brick, where today we're doing part 2 of the build of the LEGO Star Wars First Order Transporter. So this is how far we made it in part 1. If you've missed part 1, check it out. There's a link down below. We're just going to go ahead and continue on. We're not going to waste any time with this. We're on bag number 4. So the first part of the video, we did 3 bags. I mean, that's basic counting. 1, 2, 3. Now we're on 4. Small bag and the big bag. Okay, so we have a little sub build to do. We need some of these axles with stops. Actually need 2 of them. Here's the other one. So we're building 2 of the same little assembly, and we just have a bar that goes in the side of this little thin lift arm. Another thin lift arm, and then this little piece here. Okay, so those are our 2 little assembly pieces. Bring over our transporter, and let me see how I can do this best. I think that works out best. So it's meant to look like some sort of pneumatic arm or something that helps push this door open, but it's just for decoration. Looks cool. So that's kind of in the open position. In closed position, it goes in with it. Enough of that. Let's close that up. I'll turn this over. Looks like we have some inverted slopes to put on here. One, 2. 1, 2. And now we have 8 of the 1x3 inverted slope. It's basically 4 on each side. I have a 1x2 trans clear plate. I'm going to put on this plate with a quick hinge. Slotted tile on it. And these are the lights that go on the front of the transporter. Now we have 4 of these trans clear pulley wheels. We're going to put this non-friction pin with an axle on each one. And then these are going to attach to this Technic bricks that are exposed under here. Because the transporter, it flies or hovers, so the clear is supposed to represent no wheels, but when you're playing with it, it actually will roll or hover if you use your imagination. Next up, we have 4 of these black pins with a axle connector. I think these are just there to hold in place those wheels in case they try to fall off. It'll actually hit that and make them stop before they go too far. Alright, next we have this Technic lift arm beam. Connect some Technic pins to it. Okay, so two of these, and these are probably going to hold the little booster rockets on the back side of the transporter. So those both go there. That looks good. Now it looks like we're going to build another one that's smaller. It'll be right next to it. Make sure these are in the right holes or else they won't fit in there. Okay, looks good. We have two of these pneumatic tees. Both go here, here, and then we can clip on two of these flag pieces back here. Alright. Now, we're going to build 4 of one thing. You see in the instruction book it says 4x. That means the following steps of items that you're going to build, you need 4 of them. So, how are we going to make 4 of them at one time? Well, I'm just going to do each page times 4. So that's the steps from the first page. So I'll repeat that 3 more times. Should be fairly simple. There's not a lot to this. It's just a lot of repetitiveness. Alright, so there's 2. There's 3. And last one, or the beginnings of the last one. Just have to turn the page and finish it off. Alright, so that's our 4th one. Turn the page, we have a plate, we have a trans light blue tile, another plate, that thing on the top, two of those. Alright. Oops. tile goes there. And here's our last one. There we go. There's all four. Bring our transporter over, and just as suspected, this is going to be where we mount these little booster engines back. So that's all good. I have two more of these flag pieces. These both connect to the pneumatic tees that we put on earlier. Alright, so that completes bag number 4. So we're going to go ahead and move on to our 5th bag. Okay, we have everything dumped out. There's not too many parts in this bag, but we do have our next minifigure. And this is the one minifigure that I was really looking forward to out of this set. The other minifigures are more or less kind of army builders, but we have Captain Phasma, and she's kind of dressed in this semi-shiny silver outfit. She has a black head though. There's no face or anything printed on it. So that's a slight disappointment. We do have the little cape piece that I need to put on. Make sure I do this right. Because it's kind of double, there's a line of red color on the little cape piece, and you want that exposed. See how that red is? A little stripe there. And then just a plain black head, and then the cool semi-shiny, not quite chrome, but more of a shiny silver color. And she has that same kind of shiny silver blaster. So that's Captain Phasma. Cool minifigure. Alright, enough with the fun stuff. Let's get back to the boring build. Just kidding. The build's not boring. Alright, I'm going to move some stuff over because we need to bring this guy back over. A lot of plates and stuff to add. That connects there, and you can see it kind of fills in some of that void from where those booster rockets are. To those plates. Just one of them. Okay. So this one goes here. Tile and tile. Because remember, we still have this little play feature. That thing pops up. So we're kind of leaving an opening there for it. Move that to the side for a bit. Quite a few black studs. And this dish piece. The studs are kind of semi-exposed, but not really. And we have this little trapdoor frame. So you can see how it creates that little door. Bring this over, this goes here. Some cheese slopes. 5 of the double wide ones. And 2 of the single wide. Move it to the side again. Got some corner bricks. Some more cheese slopes. And a couple panels. Almost dropped that. That would be unheard of. I never do that. Got 2 more plates. Two more bricks with studs. A couple corner bricks. Some more bricks with studs. 1x1 round brick. More plates. Plate with the little click hinge piece molded into it. Okay, that's done. Put that down. We have another little sub build to make that will connect to it. I've got 4 of these cheese slopes. I've got some black ones. Tile. Alright, this gets a sticker. There's only 4 stickers in this set. This is going to be the 3rd one that we've used. So that means we still have 1 sticker to go, if my math is correct. Alright, so that's like a very dark tinted window. And this goes right there. So I guess that's the pilot's quarters right there. Alright, now you know what time it is. It's last sticker time. This piece slides right in there. That's where you can put the pilot and slide him in. You just have to imagine that this is a window and that he could see out of it. Now we'll make a little door for him so he doesn't get wrecked. This door clips up here and then closes down. So open it up, pull it out, you can put your pilot in, close it, just like that. Alright. Now we are on to our 6th and final bag. Okay, so we have our final 2 minifigures to build. Waited till the last bag to build them. But they're the first order flame troopers. So it's another kind of generic stormtrooper type figure where they're both identical. But they're going to be the ones that are wreaking havoc, shooting flames, and burning everything up in sight. So there's the basics of it. So what we have now is our little backpack to build. It's going to hold the fuel for the flamethrower. And this is not a complicated build, it's just a very repetitive one. So we have that assembly times 4. We have to make 4 of them. And they clip onto that clear little bracket that's on their back. So you can see how that makes the big fuel backpack. Got one more. And then the blaster piece also has one of these white 1x1 round bricks on it. And that makes the flamethrower element. So there you go, that's both of the first order troopers. It would have been cool if they put a flame shooting out of there, but that's easily modifiable. You can quickly do that if you want to. Alright, so we have all of our minifigures lined up. So that's all 7 that we got in this set. So let's finish off the transporter. And then we can look at everything all together once it's complete. We have a tile there. So this looks like we're going to build the roof portion to the transporter. We've got these big 8x8 plates. Two of them. Plate there, plate here. plates. A red plate. It's the first red I've seen in this set, I think. Alright, turn it over. I have some wedge plates. We'll go there and there. 2, 3, 4. More plates and tiles. At this point, this is the, looks like we have some blasters that are going to go up here. It's actually the spring-loaded flick fire missiles. A lot of greebling, just stuff that kind of makes it look complete. Oops, put that on one stud too far. More wedge plates. I have a turntable up here. And we're going to put these stud launcher guns. And the trigger is on there forever once you get it on there. They do give you an extra trigger in case you lose it before you have time to install it, but if it's on there, it's on there. It's not going anywhere. Okay, so here's our two spring-loaded missile launchers. Single light there. Move all this over. So we're going to roll this guy over. And our roof portion of the transporter goes right there. So that completes the build of the first order transporter. So we have our spring-loaded flick fires that go in here, and then of course you push down on it and they shoot out. Don't shoot your eye out. They're lime green or slime green color. And we have our stud launcher up here. Same thing. Once you have it loaded, you push down on the trigger and that shoots out. Careful not to shoot your eye out. So let's look at some of the play features. Of course we have our resistance troopers that are trying to defend themselves from this large first order army that's coming down. Remember we have our little pilot area up here. We could put a guy in there, slide him in, shut the door. We have our gun, up here. The way this works is we can remove his gun. And so he's in there, and then when you turn this knob down here, he kind of pops his head out. It kind of looks funny. It's like, oh, hello, surprise. Maybe it's better if we stand him up. Sitting down, it looks like he can't quite reach the gun. Well, if we stand him up, now the door won't close. But he can't reach the gun without standing up. So maybe he sits in there to ride, and then when it's time to come out for battle, he can man the gun. So that's our little surprise guy right there. And then remember, we have the little piece back here that you could pull and open the door. So you pull that open, and then your flame troopers can come running out to light everyone on fire. So there you go. That's it. I'll pull back a little bit so we could see it a little bit better. There we go. Pose them for our final shot here. And then of course Captain Phasma, which is really cool. They give you plenty of these slime green studs to lose. They only give you one extra spring-loaded missile to lose. So be careful with those, because you probably will lose them all. Alright, so check that out. That is our final model. Looks really, really cool. I was kind of hesitant about the build, because it kind of looks semi-basic, but overall I was real pleased with the build of it. So appreciate you guys watching. If you checked out both parts, let me know. Curious to see or hear who watches all these videos. So put a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe. We've got Lego build videos every day, so come back often, and we'll see you tomorrow.